Hi, my name is Mick and I want to share my thoughts about the new FeiyuTech G6 Plus. To be honest, this is my very first gimbal and I'm really a newbie in the gimbal world. I only bought it for my holiday trips to get better footage. First, a little tip about balancing with the Sony RX100 series. Make sure that the camera is off instead of on when you start to balance. Then you get really nice results and the motors are super silent. The gimbal is light and handy and the stabilization works great. These were my first attempts. I didn't care about the ninja walk. I just wanted to shoot the footage with my little Sony and see if I can handle it well and if it's stabilized without using a tripod. And another thing which I love is when I'm on holiday trip, sometimes I make a selfie. So with the Sony RX100 series, I can flip up the screen, go to the selfie mode, and I have no problem with motor noise. It works great, it works really fine. FeiyuTech says that you can change the video mode by push the function button on the side. I made updates several times, but I can't get it to work. So I wrote an email to the FeiyuTech service and they give me the answer that it's not possible with the Sony RX100 series, so you can't switch the video modes. FeiyuTech says that the only mirrorless camera which is possible to change the video modes with this gimbal is the Sony A5100. So there is no solution because the reason for this problem is that the app from the Sony camera is not compatible with this gimbal. And I asked some other YouTubers and they all have the same problem with the Sony RX100 Mark IV, Mark V, Mark VI. So it's not possible to change the video mode. The standard settings on the gimbal, when you push the record button on the gimbal, is you can take a picture, but you cannot start or stop your video recording. So the only solution is to start and stop your video recording by push the button directly on the camera. And this is not really handy. I prefer to push it on the gimbal directly. In my opinion, this handling will impair the motors of the gimbal. So a small function doesn't work for so many Sony RX100 series users. For me, the gimbal is really great, but unfinished. Only when you dial your camera to movie mode, then you can start and stop your video recording by pressing the record button on the gimbal. Sometimes you have to press the record button twice before it works. But you still cannot change the video mode, for example from movie to photo, if you want to take a picture after video recording. If you want to take a picture, you must press the shutter button on the camera or dial your RX100 to automatic or one of the picture modes. Then you can control the photo mode with your gimbal. I also tested it with my GoPro 6. When the action camera is connected with the gimbal, everything works fine and you can completely control the GoPro with the G6 Plus. You can even switch between the individual movie modes. And I wish That would work for my little Sony too. The G6 Plus is the successor of the G6, and in my feeling, the software is designed for the GoPro and Sony action cameras and not for a mirrorless point-and-shoot camera. I will keep it anyway, because it's a helpful device when I make my movies on holiday. So I hope this video was helpful for you. If you enjoyed it, please give me a thumbs up and let me know in the comments below what's your experience with the FeiyuTech G6 Plus. Take care.